Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is going to be a chatty one. So instead of yammering at you about what I'm going to yammer about, I figured we could just get into it. Let me say real quick, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, now's a great time to do that. I upload 4 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video. You can choose to watch it or not, totally up to you, no pressure. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. All right, let's just get into this. So I figured I would just yammer and get ready for the day. And by get ready for the day, I mean I'm just gonna put on makeup to go to the kitchen and read. So not a whole lot happening today. So let me start by priming my eyes. I'm not gonna talk too much about what I'm using, just gonna do it. What prompted this video is I've recently gotten quite a few new subscribers. And my very first video, which I would not recommend watching, was like a questions and answers video. And I figured that was a pretty good way to jump into this YouTube thing. But now I've been at it for just over a year. It was a year in February, and now we're in, gosh, almost the end of May. It's crazy how fast time goes. And there's a bunch of new people coming by and hanging out. So I thought I could just do a quick recap of who I am and all of that. Obviously, I love makeup. I'm 44, which I typically mention in most of my videos because as you get older, your skin changes, and I think that that's kind of an important thing for anyone watching to know, is that, you know, I'm gonna do makeup geared more towards someone who is my age range. I mean, not that you can't do it at any age, but my goal when I started this channel was to just maybe help somebody who wants to play with makeup feel more confident doing it. I am by no means a professional or an expert or anything like that. I've just liked makeup my whole life. And until 2020, I spent all of my days taking care of my grandbabies and my friends' babies. I have 6 grandbabies now altogether. They range from 10 all the way down to 8 months. They are amazing. Absolutely the loves of my life. So anyway, when 2020 came around and things took a hard stop, I didn't really know what to do with myself. And my sister had been on me for quite a while about doing YouTube. Like, you know, she was like, you know what you're doing? You could help somebody like me who doesn't know really what they're doing or wants to get better or wants more information, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I have literally nothing to offer, so not gonna do that. And then 2021, I thought, maybe I do have something to offer. Maybe it would be fun to do something like this. So I did, and it turns out I love this so much. I no longer care for children. I just do what I want during the days now. And that is crazy to me. I am 44 years old, and for the first time in my life, I'm doing things for myself. I didn't even know that was an option. I spent so much time, taking care of my kids and, you know, friends' kids and then the grandbabies. I just never had time for me to do anything ever at all. So there was a bit of an adjustment and it wasn't easy. But I will say I'm pretty darn happy with where I am right now. And I love makeup with my whole heart. It is what I do for fun. It makes me happy. I'm not at all artistic in any way, except maybe a little bit in the kitchen. I can cook. But makeup makes me feel kind of arty in like the most basic way. So I decided to do this, and I even don't hate the editing part, which I didn't even know I could do. Not that I'm an expert or anything. In fact, I know very little. I know enough to edit a video and upload it. That's pretty much it. But I really enjoy it. And in real life, I don't know that many people. So I thought this might be a good way to make more friends who also like makeup. Well, you know, because of the muscular dystrophy, I can't walk, I don't work, I can't really go far or do much. So this has really kind of given me some freedom that I didn't even realize I didn't have. And then anytime I see a comment from you, it's just like, it's so cool to be able to talk to somebody else about something I'm so passionate about, I guess. It's just super cool. So needless to say, I don't have a super exciting existence. I am home all day, every day. I enjoy reading, though I don't read a whole lot. But I really like doing this. This is where I feel good. Like I know what I'm doing. And some days my makeup comes out great and I love it. And some days I'm like, that didn't really work out the way I was hoping it would. Right now I'm using the new Divina eyeshadows that I picked up. This is the black. I used these over the weekend and it was amazing. But I thought I would try something different today. This black is so good. What was I saying? So yeah, I don't have a very exciting life. If there's anything about me you want to know, just leave it down in the comment section and maybe I can do a Q&A or something, because I have no idea like what to tell you about me. I'm just a regular person who sits in a room and plays makeup sometimes. Yesterday I didn't put makeup on at all. So tricky getting my eyes to be even because they are so different and so hooded. I think that's pretty good. Let me go back over all of that with that first brush I used. Blend, 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 which is the key to any good look. The weather has finally started getting nice here. We spent almost the entire weekend outside. On Saturday we had all 3 of our grandsons and we had a car wash, which is, you know, we bring out buckets of water and rags and the babies clean all of the outside toys that have been put away for the winter. I thought it was a brilliant idea and they seemed to have a very good time. It of course turned into more of a let's get wet and play and be crazy situation, which is also exactly what I expected. It's so nice being able to have them and spend time with them and do grandparent things as opposed to, you know, being the person who's kind of raising them, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but when you're responsible for who they are going to become when they grow up, you don't get to do things like give them chocolate and, you know, let them stay up late or any of those things. So it's been really nice getting to do those things. The weekend before last, we had all the granddaughters, and that was such a good time. They're all so fun, so completely different, holy moly. All right, I kind of think I'm loving that. I use this shade right here. That's what I put on top of the black. I think it's very pretty. Let me clean up this mess real quick, and then I'll come back and we'll continue chatting. Get the mess. Now I'm gonna start doing my face. Pretty sure, yeah, this video is already up using the Danessa Myricks balm powder thingy. I like it as a foundation. I wore it on Saturday when I was outside with the babies all day and it was like 87 degrees. I wore it all over as a foundation. I even used it as an eye base and it worked perfectly. So, I don't know that I would use this as a foundation most of the time because I do like a bit more coverage. But boy, oh boy, is it an excellent primer if you have oily skin, which I definitely do. And I like applying it best with a puff. This happens to be the Blendiful, but any puff will work. Looks crazy, but man, is it good. I would wear this as foundation anytime I want just a light coverage foundation, but because my eye look is going to be so dramatic today, we need a bit more foundation. So for that, we're going to go with the Nars Soft Matte. I love this foundation. I think for oily skin, I don't know if you would love it if you were dry skin. Gonna work that all over. Speaking of grandbabies, so all of them, but 3, Dallas is 3, go to like a daycare, even though it's more than just a daycare. The woman who takes care of them is freaking amazing. Anyway, they go there before and after school, and the youngest of those 3 is there during the day because he's not in school yet. Anyway, the bus that takes them and brings them to and from is out of commission for some reason this week. I don't know why. So after school today, they're going to take the bus here and hang out with me until their parents get out of work. So that should be pretty darn fun. I'm very much looking forward to that. Mostly because I won't be responsible for homework or any of those things. God, homework. The bane of my existence when my boys were growing up. Ugh. It was awful. I'm sure there's a good reason for it, and if any of you are a teacher, please feel free to let me know. But for instance, the girls are going to get off the bus at 4:10 or 4:15. If dinner's 5 and bedtime is between 7:30 and 8, I mean, how is there time to do anything besides eat dinner, take tubbies or showers or whatever, and do homework? Like, they don't even get to go outside and play, which I just think, I don't know. It makes me crazy. I'm not a fan. I'm sure there's a logical reason for it. I just don't know what it is. I'm playing with some different products today. Old, not new. Ones I haven't used in a long time. Is that too dark? I think that might. Maybe not. It's the Wet n Wild Incognito concealer. I loved this for so long. I'm Just gonna use a little puff to blend that out. That Nars foundation is so good. I love it. Just gonna set around my nose like I always do. I think this really helps the Danessa Myricks balm perform even better. That's all I'm gonna do for right now. I will, of course, go over everything with my Dior powder, no powder, but because that Nars foundation is matte, I don't have to go crazy with the Nikia Joy powder. So back to just talking about my channel a little bit. I honestly never thought that, I mean, I'm approaching 300 subscribers, and of those almost 300, I get between 30 and 90-ish views on an average video, which blows my mind, mostly because I don't know that many people in real life. And for there to be that many people who actually want to watch a video that I put out on the internet just seems so strange to me. And I know you would never believe it because I'm recording videos and putting it on the internet, but I'm not the kind of person who wants attention, who puts themselves out there. That is not me. I don't like my picture taken unless it's with one of the grandbabies. And it doesn't matter what I look like. If there's a grandbaby in it, I'm gonna love the picture regardless. And for a lot of years, there weren't that many. In fact, Jackson, my oldest grandson, was 5 months old before there was a picture of us. There were tons with him on my lap, but none where you knew he was with me. And of course, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of him just being his cute self. Because I'm usually the one taking the pictures because I think pictures are important. So, all that to say, I'm not the kind of person who enjoys being the center of attention at all. I think, there's a time and a place, but I would never have considered myself someone who would record videos and put it on the internet. That's just nothing I ever imagined I could ever do. And I don't know, for some reason, it just feels good and right, and I enjoy it so much. I mean, at this point, because my channel is, of course, so small that I don't get any unkind comments, which, thank goodness, because that wouldn't be fun. However, I'm not 20, and I worried about people being mean because my theory is you should be nice. Being nice matters. Being kind is where it's at, regardless. I mean, obviously, if you have to get cranky and mean, do so. But you can always get mean later, so you should start with nice. Why was I saying that? Oh. So I was, of course, a little worried about, people being mean. But then it's like, you know what? I'm 44 years old. People have been mean a lot. And I don't think that I would let it affect me like I might have 20 years ago, The older you get, the smarter you get about things, which, thank goodness, boy howdy. I was just using my one size bronzing thing. And now I'm going to use this Lunar Beauty Moon Prism blush thingy. I haven't used this much and I think I should. So yeah, starting a YouTube channel, not something I ever imagined doing. And then every time I get a comment from one of you, it feels so nice to connect with somebody who enjoys makeup or enjoys watching the videos or whatever. It's such a cool feeling. I'm so glad that I decided to actually do it. even though my early videos are so bad. Looking back at them, oh my gosh. And at the time, those were the good ones. It's just, I didn't know how much of me I should be, you know? And I wanted to do a good job. Now I'm just like, this is who I am. Hopefully it's good enough. For my highlight, I'm going to use the ABH Amrezy highlighter. I've had this for a very long time. It's no longer available, which is a huge bummer. This is a great highlight. And I'm back to using my Refer number 4 brush for highlight. I loved this, but I only had 2, and I really like it for contour and blush, so I grabbed another one when they were having their huge sale. Also want to ask, what do you think about panning makeup? I know there are tons of videos on the YouTubes that are devoted strictly to panning makeup. And I've never, ever considered that as a goal. For me, like, I don't want my makeup to be gone. I want to hang on to it and use it for as long as possible. But apparently, panning makeup is a thing. What do you think about it? Let me know, because I am super curious. It's a very strange concept to me. I mean, I definitely want to use my makeup, and, you know, that feels good. But the idea of using it to use it up, that makes me anxious. Like, it would just be gone, and then what? I don't know. It's very strange. So if you know what the deal is with that, let me know. Maybe I just don't know enough about it, but I'm interested. Just gonna blend over everything with my Dior Powder No Powder. If you're ever interested in what's on my face, almost all the time, it's linked in the description box. Obviously, it's not, there are no like affiliate links. None of these links, you know, do anything for me at all. Like, no one even knows I exist. So I just link the stuff in case you want to go check it out. It just makes it easier for you. I know when I'm watching a video and I see someone use something and I'm like, ooh, what is that? I go to the description box. I'm like, wait, why didn't you put it down there? Especially when you can't understand what the person's saying. You're like, wait, I didn't catch that. And then it's not in the description box. That happens to me. I'm gonna line my waterline, both top and bottom, with my black LA Girl eyeliner real quick. Just gonna use a little pencil brush and smudge some of one of those brown shades on my lower lashes. And then I'll add some black in a minute. Yesterday, I washed all of my natural hair bristle brushes. And then today, I cleaned all of my synthetic brushes with my Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. So I'm feeling pretty proud of myself for all that. Let's throw some brow gel in. I'm gonna use my NYX Thick It Stick It. I like this. Are you interested in seeing like a comprehensive foundation video review type of a thing? I've got a few new ones that I've been using kind of a lot, and I definitely have some pretty strong feelings about them, but I don't want to waste anybody's time. So let me know what you think about that. I really like playing with foundation and concealer and everything, really. I don't think there's a makeup product I don't enjoy. If I had to pick a one I would get rid of, I think it would be brow stuff. Brows are hard and they never look the same. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to pop off camera real quick, put on some mascara and lashes, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back, and this is the look done and dusted. This isn't like a makeup review, just a chance to talk to you. So let me know in the comment section if you have any questions for me. And always, anytime, feel free to leave video suggestions in the comment section. I would love to hear what you want to see from me. I think that would be super fun. I have no idea if any of this was cohesive or like, I don't know. I was just talking. My brain is old and doesn't always work like it used to. But I hope that you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Be good and remember to be kind to you.